Hi Pisces, Pisces placements. Welcome to Pisces Tarot and Advice and welcome to your daily reading. Hope you're doing well. We're going to have a look and see what's going on for you today. Whenever you come across this message, do keep in mind we could be reading past, present, future energy. Not everyone is on the same timeline and things may resonate for you, they may not. It could be that it's not your message in today's general reading, or it could be that what we're talking about hasn't happened yet, so just keep it in mind. And if just nothing in the reading makes sense, that's fine. Feel free to check out any other video on the channel that stands out to you. Your messages could be there, okay? All right, let's see what's going on for Pisces today. And I was guided to go back to a different format or to change the format. So we have the Page of Pentacles that wants to be seen. So some sort of offer, opportunity. It could be a little gift that some of you are getting or giving today. Good news about money. Could also be good news about schooling, education, children, grandchildren. I also hear pension. Okay, so let's see what's going on. You could also be making schedules or bookings. Okay. What's going on for Pisces today? What do they need to know for their highest good? What can they expect? All right. And Pisces, your weekly is out, so go ahead and have a look if you haven't checked it out already. It was a really important reading. We had a reading that was really important as well. It seemed very significant, the other day. I'll link it at the end of this video for you as well if you haven't seen it already. Okay. All right, so let's see what we got going on for Pisces today. Bottom of the deck. Okay, interesting. We have the Lovers as the overall energy, Gemini energy. We had the Lovers at the bottom of the deck yesterday as well in yesterday's reading. And a lot of major arcanas, which tells me that this energy will be playing out for a few days, okay? At least. So let's see what we're getting today. But definitely watch the previous reading as well. And again, I'll link it at the end of the video for you, because it could be a continuation of that or adding to those messages or giving you confirmation. Okay, Gemini energy, big choices, big commitments on the table today with the Lovers. There is an element of temptation of should I, shouldn't I. With the Page of Pentacles we saw in the pre-shuffle, for some of you there could be a situation where you're being offered a job that you know a friend of yours wanted, and it's like, what's the right thing to do here? Should I, shouldn't I, right? Head or heart decision, because technically, if we look at it rationally, it's got nothing to do with me if they wanted or didn't want that job. It was a fair shot. Everybody went for the job. If they chose me, that's not, my fault or anything for me to feel bad about. I didn't do anything shady to get it. It's just the facts, right? I'm better suited, or that's what the judges thought or the interviewers thought, right? But when I look at it from an emotional perspective, my friend might be annoyed, upset with me, it might cause tension, it might cause this and that and the other. So it puts you in this place of pause of I'm not sure what to do. So let's see. I also get for some of you, and you do you, but for some of you, I feel like someone's ex is going to be contacting you or expressing interest in you. And you'll be a little, don't know what to do with this. It's something that will question one of your own principles today, right? It's like, what do I do? It's not like a close friend, but you have a link somewhere, right? And it's like, what do I do? Current situation, we have the Six of Swords, so travel could be important, moving on from a difficult time, moving on from struggle, a challenge, chaos, a very difficult or bitter conflict. You could be making peace. Maybe that's what the decision is. Someone's coming to you and saying, can we work things out? And when I say stuff, it's not just romantic, guys. It's not just an ex trying to talk to you. It's someone you had a falling out with. They could be coming to you saying, and again, we have air energy, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and saying, could we work this out, right? The challenge, Eight of Cups. You've already turned your back on this. And again, yeah, it's that energy of someone could be asking you to reconsider leaving. Could also be going on at work, okay? Someone could be asking you to reconsider leaving, to come back to something. It does feel like for some of you, someone else is now trying to chase you, to come after you once you've detached and walked away. So let's keep going. On the mind, what you see, hear, and how you relate to things, perceive things. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. You're in hermit mode from this thing, person, or situation. I feel like you're looking at this as a lesson that you had to learn, or you're looking at, well, it's done, but what can I learn from the situation so that I don't have to do this again, or I don't have to be in this position ever again, okay? For some of you, you might be talking to a Virgo, you might be talking to an expert. What are my options? Where do I go from here? So whether that's recruiter, caseworker of some sort, a confidant of yours, it's like, how do I get myself on a new path? What do I do? Okay. In the foundation, what's really going on in the situation that you may or may not be aware of, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is slow progress, slow but steady progress. It feels like, Pisces, someone took too long to make a move. Someone took too long to reciprocate. Someone took too long to commit, to invest, to show you their investment, to show you their commitment, to the point where you lost interest. You lost your patience for the whole thing. You took it as rejection. I also feel like someone wants to pick something up with you where you left off. Whether that's a previous employer contacting you saying, Pisces, would you like your old job back? Right? Or it's a friendship, former friendship, or former relationship with someone in your life. Again, here we have Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But someone is trying to talk to you of what can we do? Could we do this? Could we do that? What's the plan? What's the strategy? How do we fix this? That's the Knight of Pentacles. How do we do this, right? But it does seem that if someone has been slow to action, it looks like they're finally making a move, finally taking steps. But it's, the old story of when you give up, here they come. And it's like, well, do I really want this then? If I had to walk away for you to do something, I don't know. That's the decision with the Lovers. In the past, we have the Nine of Cups. This was a wish fulfillment for you, Pisces. This is something that you thought was a dream come true and your wish fulfilled. Or for others of you, this is a situation where you were told yes. You were told absolutely yes, we're making it happen. We're going to, you got the job, you got the promotion. We're going to just go through the motions and get everything going. And then it just took so long that you were like, did you lie to me? Or was it ever a yes? Or, what's really going on? It feels like there's more going on that you're not talking about, because it can be that it's taking this long. If you said yes, then it's like, well, okay, let's just get on with it then. What's going on? There's a lot of questioning that, unanswered questions that you have about the situation. But regardless, you just felt like, I just have to just quit it. I just have to move on. I just have to take my hands off it, because you weren't getting any answers. You weren't seeing any movement. Okay. And you were just very, very disappointed. Okay. To say the least. In the outcome, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this isn't bad, because we go from the Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. That is progress. That is progress. So I feel like it's up to you. You know your situation. And just to be clear, because people hear different things in what I say, and then they come at me. I'm like, that's not what I said. Just to be clear, I would never tell someone, go back and entertain someone that has been abusive to you. That's just crazy that people would think I would say that to anybody, right? Number one. And number two, use your own discernment, for God's sake. I'm a stranger on YouTube reading cards. I don't know your situation. It's like, come on, people. Let's just come on. And I always say it, and a lot of you hear it and get it, but every now and again there's someone that's like, how dare you say that? I'm like, I did not say that. Just take responsibility for the things that you hear and do whatever you want. I don't, not to be rude or anything, I don't care what you do. It's your life, okay? I don't know why I'm getting frustrated. But every now and again, it's like, come on, people. Come on now. All right, rant over. And thank you for listening. But yeah, over here, we have something where if you entertain a conversation, a negotiation, look at the plan, it can lead to progress. It can lead to not only picking up where you left off, but like actually moving forward, because this is something that was a wish come true for you. It is. It's real. Okay, you didn't make that up, and this person didn't lie to you. The way they're coming at you is in pentacle energy. That's real. Okay, that's real, genuine. They got what it takes to back up what they're saying. Okay, so it's not just wishy-washy, and they're not just telling you what you want to hear in this particular instance. On a day-to-day, how can this transpire? It could be that, you went and gave your notice to a service provider because you said, you know what, you told me this would be better. I tried it. It's worse. I want out, right? And they're going, let me make you an offer, right? We don't want you to go, Pisces. We don't want to lose you as a client, customer. You've been with us for forever. What can we do? Knight of Pentacles. What can we do to keep you? And if you discuss and you have that back and forth, you could end up with better service and a hefty discount or a hefty voucher for something or a little bit of a gift or a token of their appreciation or a gesture of goodwill or good faith. That's the kind of energy that I'm seeing here. Okay, so let's get some clarification. We have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is going on between you and an air sign or someone who went cold on you, whether that means kind of ghost or wasn't as chatty, wasn't as communicative, didn't seem as invested, or you just did not see a lot of action or activity from this person. Okay. Let's see what else we get here for Pisces. Let's clarify. 8 of Wands, absolutely. Messages, contact. I do get a bit of a chasing energy with the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. Pisces, let me talk to you. I got to talk to you, Pisces. Let me, clear this up. Let me explain. Let me show you what I want to do. Let me offer you this, right? So let's see. What else for Pisces? Let's clarify these cards here. So with the 6 of Swords in the current situation, Ace of Pentacles, yeah. And again, we see pentacles, right? If I were to see someone that's wishy-washy, I would tell you, but this is real energy, okay? So tangible. They're coming to you with an actual plan, with an actual offer, with actual paperwork, with actual money, whatever the situation is, with a gift of some sort. They've made some sort of investment to show you that they're serious, okay? Could also be a situation where you had to go to a professional, you had to go to an expert. I don't see a lot of legal cards here necessarily where, this person was told you have to do this because you committed to this to Pisces and then you didn't follow through, but it can also be the case, okay? 8 of Cups is the challenge. 2 of Pentacles. Someone's going to offer you something worth your while to consider, okay? Someone is going to offer you something worth your while to consider. You could still say no, and that's absolutely up to you. I really feel like this is someone making a real effort to make something worth your while. For you to reconsider something, for you to return to something, for you to go back, for you to pick up where you left off, for you to change your mind about leaving or detaching or quitting. Okay? It could be where you stepped up and took a promotion with a bunch of promises of support and this and that and the other. And then whatever you were asking for, it's like no one had time for you. So you said, listen, I took this because you promised me I would have support. I don't have any support. It's more than I can handle. I want to back out, right? And now they're saying, no, Pisces, you're great. This is great for you. We're really sorry. Look, this is the plan we have, right? We're going to give you a raise. We're going to change your terms and conditions to add this to it. Take this out. You got a buddy. You got someone to shadow. You got someone to explain. Or we got you enrolled in this training, okay? And it's like, okay, well, now you're talking. The Hermit on the mind, 3 of Swords, yeah. You're very disappointed. Because either you were left alone, as I say, you were left alone in a situation, or you were left wondering, never getting any answers. Or like I say, someone just disappeared. It looked like they ghosted you. Or it looked like they lied because they said yes and then nothing happened. Or they made you an offer where they confirmed that you got something and then nothing happened. The Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Someone's definitely, I see an explanation. I want to say someone coming clean. I see an explanation and an action plan to make up for whatever happened. Okay? I see a contract being signed. I see a contract being changed, updated to your benefit. It has to do with increase. It has to do with better hours. It has to do with better perks, better pay. And that could be what they're coming to you with. Like I said, it's official. It's paperwork. It's on paper, right? It's like, sign it. They've signed it. You have to sign it if you want it. Or say the word. We're just going to press the button and it will be official. You may also be hearing from someone. And again, it could be ex. Don't deal with crazy exes, just for the record. This isn't the crazy one, right? This was the immature one. But it could also be a former friend, someone you had a falling out with, again. And I feel like the issue was immaturity. You will be hearing from someone who has been missing you, has been feeling really bad about what they said or did to you. They have done a lot of work on themselves. They have grown. It happens. It happens. And they really want to talk to you, to clear the air, to apologize, to explain themselves. If the friendship or relationship could be resumed, picked back up, restarted, starting over fresh, that would be great. But if not, they're going to be very respectful of your boundaries. They're going to be very respectful of what you want to do in the situation. They do want to just clear the air and apologize, and take ownership for things that they said or did. Okay, so that'll be nice. 9 of Cups in the past, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, this has to do with someone saying yes to growth, to expansion, to working together, to being together, to committing. This could be, talks of wedding, talks of moving in together, talks of starting a family, talks of starting a business together, talks of growth, promotion, elevation with money, and then nothing. So in the outcome here with the Queen of Pentacles, World energy. Yeah, let's start over. 5 of Pentacles, yeah. Let's close out this cycle, close out distance, close out this cycle of loss, okay? I do see someone coming to you. It's a very humbled energy that's coming to you, whether they show you that or not, because with the King of Swords, they have a good poker face. So, they'll say they're sorry, but you won't actually see how sorry they are on their face, if that makes sense. But this is someone very, they've been humbled. I don't know what they've gone through. For others of you, someone wants to explain why they disappeared. It has to do with a loss they experienced in their life recently that they couldn't talk to you about. Something that happened that made them ashamed, right? They could have lost their job or something like that, and they felt really ashamed. So it's like, Pisces is not going to want to talk to me. I'm a loser. I don't know, something like that. And for others of you, again, it's part of growing up. Someone's going to tell you about some sort of hardship or loss has gotten them to open their eyes, to grow up, to be able to then see from your perspective and to understand that what they did was wrong and why and what they want to do to fix it. For others of you, this is, again, discussing terms, conditions, accepting that offer. For some, you're declining. So take it as it makes sense to you. Because this is elevation. This is promotion. This is change in title, change in status, change in pay. It's a victory energy. It's being recognized. It's getting what you want. Okay, travel or relocation could also be significant. Something, you're being reimbursed for something, you're being compensated for something. Something is returned to you. So if, for example, you wanted to start a project with someone, you put in the money, they didn't put in the money, but then they took the money out or something like that, caused you financial loss, and you had to deal with that, go back and forth, talk to lawyers, talk to, whatever the case may be. Whether that person has had to come to Jesus on their own or they were told by the law that they have to return that money to you and reimburse you, compensate you, pay you damages. That could be the situation. What else? Look at it. The sun. We keep seeing the sun, and I absolutely love it. And justice with the Empress. This is gorgeous. Okay? And you have the star under the King of Swords, so that could be Aquarius energy. Four of Pentacles. Someone doesn't want to lose you. Two of Cups. Again, whether this is romantic, personal, professional, platonic, whatever it is, someone does not want to lose you. They've had some sort of epiphany, realization, or the law helped them have an epiphany and a realization. And now they want to invest. Now they want to value you. They want to show you publicly that they value you and they're sorry. Six of Swords is moving on from the Five of Swords. They're sorry for what they said, what they did. They've been missing you, or they've been very regretful over what they said and what they did. And they just want to make it right. Whether you want to do something beside that, move on from that, or whatever together, or not. But they just want to make it right. They want to talk about it, get something off their chest, apologize, acknowledge your worth, your value. I do feel like they're going to come to you with a really, either a big gift or a very significant offer. Okay? This is also huge win in terms of spousal support, child custody matters, child support matters. Okay? But again, it's a win, it's a contract, it's elevation, promotion, public acknowledgement. Someone could be issuing a public apology to you. I feel like they want to talk to you beforehand to make sure that you would be okay with what they want to say. Whether this is something they post on Facebook or at a family gathering or meeting, they go, I want to say something. Or it's at work. I don't know. Okay? But this is really, really good. Okay? So let's get you an oracle card for Pisces for today. So Pisces, you do with this what you will, but I really see someone making a very big effort to offer you something that's going to be worth your while. Okay? It's up to you what you do with that. We have presence. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. So again, this has to do with something that happened already in the past. For some of you are currently going through it or will be going through it, and this is the timeline you can expect. But for a lot of you, this is something that's already happened. Your feelings got hurt. And this is telling you, listen, you can hold on to your hurt feelings and give this person a piece of your mind when they come back to talk to you. You don't owe them anything at the end of the day. But you're being asked to look at it from the present moment, or to see this person for who they are now, or to review the offer, opportunity that they're putting in front of you right now. Okay? It's not a case of, well, why couldn't you give me this before? And again, if that's what you want to do, you absolutely can. You're well within your rights to do that. But this is telling you, look at it for what it is now, because it is something worth your while to consider. And we have believe. I feel like this is telling you can believe this person. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that's lived inside your heart to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life, and you will do exactly that. So this could also be a situation where someone promised you that they would help you bring an idea to life, and then they just disappeared, or it never materialized, never happened. We have create. You're being asked to connect with your creative side in whatever way feels best. This part of you needs extra attention right now. It needs to be expressed in a bigger way. So someone helped you, someone promised to help you, offered to help you, told you they would help you, achieve some sort of plan, goal, dream of yours, and then nothing happened, right? And here they come. Are you still interested, Pisces? Let me explain what happened. So Pisces, it's up to you what you want to do with this, but I do see something offered to you that is worth your while to consider, at least. Okay? So let me know how this resonates for you. On a day-to-day level, what else can we see here? I do see good news around pregnancy or giving birth. It's a title change. So for some of you, it's first-time parent, first-time grandparent. For others of you, I see your business being acknowledged, recognized, you being accredited for something. There's a big title change that it's coming in. I also see contact details, bank details change, residence change with this energy. A Virgo could say something that hurts your feelings, or they could apologize for something they said. I see someone telling you they miss you. I see someone telling you they want to come see you, or they want you to go see them, whoever they may be in your life, with this energy. I see signing paperwork, definitely, whatever kind of paperwork that is, and an offer, a discount, a voucher, a gift of some sort coming your way. And I also see investing in some sort of makeover for yourself, whether it's clothes or look, or it could even be your space, your area where you live. And I also see getting an important meeting. So there's an important meeting that you're anxious about. I don't know if that's an interview with a meeting with a doctor, a meeting with a lawyer, a meeting with tax advisor. I don't know who this is with, or a manager, and you're nervous about this. But I see good news coming to you as a result of that. Like, it goes a lot better than what you think. So don't be nervous, okay? So Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.